Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Cancer for the September 2023 time period. As you know, dear Cancer, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Devil, clarified by the Hermit. In the obstacle position, we have the Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Cups. In the present position, we have the Victory card, Six of Wands, clarified by Strength. And in the future outcome position, you do have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Five of Wands. Now, let's start from the beginning. In the beginning, you do have, in the past position, the Devil and the Hermit. Both of these are major arcana cards, and I am really glad that the Devil is in the past position because it tells me that you are free from something, some kind of a hold that was, placed on you, that maybe you kind of mistakenly placed on yourself by giving in to a temptation or some sort of an envy that you've experienced in the past. But the Devil, it means different things for different people. But the main message is that you are free, which is great. Sometimes we give in to bad habits or bad circumstances that surround us, and we kind of find ourselves to be a victim of that. And so it's great that you have let something go. You've removed a certain amount of toxicity away from yourself, which really raises your vibration. It really allows you to experience things in a more natural way without the Devil sort of meddling in. Sometimes we get too materialistic, and so we spend too much time, we compete to get a bigger house or a better promotion or some kind of like an expensive item. Sometimes we feel bad about something and we give in to bad habits like shopping too much or drinking too much alcohol or seeking too much attention to validate something within ourselves. This toxic energy kind of kept you in this hermit mode, but once you relieved that energy, once you kind of pushed it away from yourself, you created room for the divine to come in and change your life for the better. And also, the Devil sometimes means that there is a domineering person around us that wants to control everything, that doesn't allow freedom of movement that much. And so, that toxic energy has been removed from your path, which is absolutely amazing. You may still feel effects of it because sometimes the effects of it can be a little bit long lasting, but the great thing is that it is behind you. You do seem to be holding on to some negative energy, some low vibrational energy, because you have the Four of Pentacles in the obstacle position, and that means that you're kind of being overly cautious or too guarded because in the past you may have experienced not being guarded, and as a result you may have been taken advantage of or fooled somehow, and so that made you feel kind of guarded and not really open to other circumstances, to other people, to what have you, to for connections to come in, for new energy to come in. So the divine here is saying work on letting go, because remember, yes, this person is holding on to money. Sometimes people hoard money to protect themselves, but remember that energy is supposed to flow. Money flows in, money flows out. It is a flow. And so you should be focused on the flow, not the money, right? Because the divine will provide you. The divine will protect you. The divine will nudge you in the right direction. And sometimes when you hear no, or sometimes when you are passed for a certain promotion, see that as a blessing, because the divine is protecting you from something you are unable to see, you are unable to understand. So remember, when you work together with the divine, you are responsible for 50% of the work, but the divine is also responsible for 50% of the work. But that work is united by trust. That work is united by faith, right? You walk along with the divine, and the divine walks along with you on this path of life that you are going through now. And so make sure to be open to the messages, to the synchronicities you receive from the divine. And remember, what is yours literally cannot be taken away from you, because it is destiny, because it is woven in the fate of your life. There is a fabric that contains millions and millions and millions and millions of threads, billions of threads, and your thread is in that fabric. So remember, it is important to be able to trust the divine. The Four of Cups in the clarifying position tells me that you may experience like emotional withdrawal, in terms of like, well, I just don't care, whatever. I'm just going to mind my own business and everyone else can just whatever. It's important to be an active participant in life, because you're part of the collective. Everything that you do, the collective benefits from. Just like a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your ideas do come from the collective, because subconsciously you're plugged into the collective. You are one. A lot of times in this third dimension, we are taught that we're very unique, we're very separate from everyone else, but in reality, you have a brain inside of you, but you also have access to the brain outside of you, which is the brain of the collective, and you receive messages, and the ideas that occur in your head is because someone in the collective has kind of propelled that idea forward. So a lot of times you think that your ideas are unique, but actually other people have similar kind of thoughts occurring in their mind and their mental space. So it is important to be emotionally plugged in to the world around you, because it will bring you opportunities. But when you have the Four of Cups in the obstacle position, it tells me that you may be kind of like apathetic to the opportunities around you, or sort of shutting them down before they even see the light of day. So it's important to kind of give some life to those opportunities, give a chance to those opportunities, at least consider those opportunities, in an out of the box sort of way. The great thing is you are victorious. You have a victory on your hands, which is amazing. The Six of Wands is a card of self-confidence. Because of this victory, your confidence is going to increase. You're more powerful than you realize, dear Cancer. You are a God particle. You are a part of God that is learning about yourself. That is why you have different challenges and obstacles, is so that you can know yourself better. Without challenges and obstacles, you don't know as much about yourself. So the Six of Wands is a kind of a card of validation from the divine that you are successful. You are in an advantageous position, and you are admired and recognized, even though it may not feel like that, especially, if you've been in the hermit mode and if you've been sort of apathetic to things that are happening around you. The divine here reminds you strength. Focus on your strength. And sometimes your weakness is your strength. Sometimes people say, oh, well, you're a little sensitive. Well, maybe your sensitivity is your strength. Sometimes when people say you are a little, cautious, sometimes caution is your strength. So you really have to look inside yourself to kind of see what you can use, what can be resourced to help you advance and progress. And the strength card also helps you focus. It's kind of the divine is reminding you that your strength comes from within. When you are one within, and how do you become one? You have to be aligned. Your soul, your mind, your heart have to be aligned. When you don't have that push and pull energy inside of you, that, well, I kind of want to do this. No, I want to do this. Well, I'm not really sure. I'm going to go back to the original. No, I'm going to, when you have that strong inner voice, strong guidance coming from within, that union helps solidify your ability to manifest and bring about resources that you need and bring about connections that you need and bring about the standards that to which you are accustomed to. So it's important to remember the divine here is giving you the strength card, because it is something that not only do you deserve, but it is something that will kind of level you up even higher. In the future outcome position, you have the Wheel of Fortune. It is a big card. It's a big destiny card. It's a card of fate. And of course, as I was talking, my camera stopped filming because the memory card turned out to be too full. So I freed up some space and I am back. And so I was talking about Strength card, which is given to you by the divine so that you experience that bravery on the inside, because it's going to help you propel you forward. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, actually, I just remembered. The Wheel of Fortune is where we left things off. And I did mention to you that it is a big destiny card. And it is kind of bringing change into your life, positive change. Now, just because it's bringing positive change does not mean that everyone's going to see eye to eye with this change. When you are doing better, when you are experiencing positive change, other people, some people may feel left out. Some people may feel like, well, why is this person experiencing this positive change and I'm not? And so they might kind of create a little bit of a resistance for you. The Five of Wands is not a bad card. It is, however, a card of not seeing eye to eye and having some disagreements about ideas, about, how something needs to be done or should be done. So be prepared for that, because it's going to help you defend your position better. And remember, you are in an advantage position. And so as a result of that, some people may automatically kind of hold that against you. And so the better you do, the more people will notice. And that doesn't always bring about the support that you need. Sometimes it brings about superficial support. Oh, you're so great. When somebody tells you, but underneath they think something different. So, it's advisable to keep things close to your chest. Don't always share your plans. Don't always talk about, wonderful things happening in your life in a way that kind of affects someone. You want to be you want to have that quiet strength strength. That's why this card is given to you. You have a much powerful sword in your hand. You have a much powerful inner voice inside of you than others. And because of that, more responsibility is placed on your shoulders. Not only do you have to do well, because every time you do well, it creates a ripple effect for others. And so give others time. They will see that your point of view is a solid, good, and a long sort of game point of view that will bring about wonderful results. Not everyone's going to see that immediately. Sometimes they have to see it for a little while before they start believing. So you have to remember that as well. But let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman's Dream Oracle card that I pulled earlier. And we do have covenants, sacred contract. So definitely before you sign anything, you have to make sure that what you're signing, you really, really understand what is being asked of you. You really, really understand what is on the line. So it is an opportunity that is coming your way. It's up to you whether you choose to sign a contract or you choose to walk away from it, because it may have some conditions that you will find a little bit unfair, a little bit not agreeable to you. So you do want to make sure to appreciate the opportunity for what it is and really weigh all of your options. I also pulled an Ancestor and Angel Oracle card, and we have Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or some other feelings that you have suppressed or buried, become the hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to hide away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential, because it sets you up for your next lifetime. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card shows up, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been troubling you. If you are a man, this card represents your masculine side and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a woman, this represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations that are oftentimes placed on women. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Cancer. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit me on Instagram, and I hope you have the best month of your entire life this September. Thank you so much. Have a great day.